Hello everybody, welcome to the 1993 Brazilian Grand Prix. This one with the real life race results making up the grid. That means Senna, Hill and Schumacher at the front. Prost in about 15th, 16th place he's starting, so a lot of ground to make up. Senna there, coming down to turn one, starting from pole position, but Damonhill is having a look, and Damonhill will want to try to make that move stick, and he gets through. So Hill in the Williams, which is a very handy piece of kit this year. Damonhill might win, only a second race for them, but Senna isn't going to give it up just yet. Senna will be right on Hill's tail, trying to have a look, and look at Michael Schumacher trying to keep pace with them as well. Senna darts out from the slipstream, but that's not happening. Damon is miles clear of him in terms of having a move. Look at Herbert and Zanardi and the Lotuses up in 4th and 5th, and Alesi's Ferrari in 6th. Here's what happened to Prost. So he backs off to try to avoid an incident and gets taken out from behind by Riccardo Patrese, the other fast car down in those sort of lower mid-grid positions after a retirement in the real race. And well, that is then Patrese, I think, escapes there virtually unscathed, except that he is at the back of the field. But Prost is out, and Damonhill leading as we come towards the end of the first lap, and Schumacher staying with Hill and Senna as well. So it's very much a three-way battle for the victory of this Grand Prix, and Damon is not getting away. So we got Senna is angling up for a go at Damon, but he's not there. He isn't close enough, and Schumacher is going to skip around the outside of Senna. Wow! Well, what happened there? Did Senna have a little bit of a problem, or did he make a little mistake? Because Michael Schumacher, whatever's happened, is up to second, and Ayrton Senna has dropped from pole position to third in his home Grand Prix. What a disappointing run so far. He still has 2 laps to make up for it, and he's going to try to come back. And Michael Schumacher, he has a look, and he's lost traction there. Senna lost traction and spins, and Senna out, and well, not out, but he is going to be in trouble now because he's not going to have a front win, because Johnny Herbert's Lotus has run into Ayrton Senna, and such disappointment at his home Grand Prix for Ayrton. What a shame. There is still a battle at the front between Hill and Schumacher, but it's not a three-way battle anymore. And well, Senna sees another home Grand Prix victory hope go up in smoke. He's only had one win here in Interlagos. There is Alesi now into the podium places, and passing the Lotuses when they got caught up in the confusion with Senna's spin. And here's the replay of Senna. What happened here? Well, he lost traction, so maybe the McLaren doesn't have any grip today, and that has been his enemy not once but twice. The first time there when Michael was able to go around the outside of him, and then again it's turn one when he spun off trying to repass the Benetton. Well, here is Damonhill. We've got just over a lap and a bit to go now, and Damonhill continues to lead Michael Schumacher, but Schumacher sniffs blood here. He's got a chance for a victory. Damon fends him off, and Hill at the moment still leads. Schumacher still in second, and Alesi still there. You've got Zanardi in 4th in the Lotus still, and Comas trying to pass him, and then Roos. Does it come off? I don't quite think so, and you've got Comas, his teammate Philippe Alliot in 6th behind him, but oh, here's the replay of Senna, and yeah, just totally lost the grip. And off he goes, and Alesi makes his way through, but Herbert loses his front wing and takes Senna's front wing at the same time. And yeah, so Alliot has an issue with his engine. I wonder if he's actually going to make the end of this race. Zanardi is trying his hardest to fend off Comas, but Comas clearly wants to do something. This is a big opportunity for LaRousse today. It was a big opportunity for Lotus at the start of the day, and Zanardi still holding 4th at the moment, but Herbert blew his by not being able to avoid Senna's spun car. Damonhill still looks in control at the moment, but you can't write Michael Schumacher off, that is for sure. He got a first victory in Spa last year in just as unlikely a situation, up against a Williams, or 2 Williamses there I think, and his teammate. Well, this time he's up against Hill, and he is looking to take this, and Michael is certainly applying pressure. Alesi there in 3rd on his own. Just to mention, I think Derek Warwick's footwork is up in a 6th, so he's done a pretty good job there to get up into the points, and those 3 or 4 even will continue to battle through to the checkered flag. Well, here is Hill trying to hold on to the checkered flag, but Schumacher is coming for a look, and Michael Schumacher makes his way through. Michael Schumacher is going ahead for his 2nd career victory here in Interlagos. He's passed Damonhill on the very last corner, and very little Damon could do about it, to be honest. Schumacher holds on to the lead, and it is going to be a victory for Michael Schumacher in Brazil. Fantastic. Damonhill finishes in 2nd. Jeanalesi comes home 3rd. And then what is going on behind? There was a really good battle. Let's see who's who. Let's cut away. We see the victory. let's cut away to see what's going on with the assortment of Lotuses, Larousses, footworks, etc. We're not seeing it, so we will cut to it. I will get a replay up and I will show you guys after the results screen just any highlights from that battle for 4th place, because it was a very good battle. But at the moment we can celebrate Michael Schumacher winning this Grand Prix, and he's going to go level with alainprost at the front, and there's Warwick has got up in the 4th place. Zanardi holds on a 5th, and Luca Badoa has got the Scuderia Italia into 6th place. Well, that was a lot of positional change. We are definitely going to have to watch the replay. I think I'm just going to, after the results screen, I'm going to show you the entirety of the final lap battle for 4th place, because there was a lot that happened. Look at those Larousses, both out of the race on the final lap. One of them was looking in trouble anyway, but the other one as well. So, yep, so the drivers, so Schumacher wins from Hill and Alesi, then Warwick, Zanardi and Badoa. The Drivers' Championship, we've had 6 different point scorers to the opening race here. So Prost and Schumacher on 10, then Senna and Hill on 6, Brundle and Alesi on 4, Leto and Warwick on 3 each, Patrese and Zanardi on 2, and Babazza and Badoa on 1, Williams 16, Benetton 12, McLaren 6, Ligier and Ferrari on 4. And so let's have a look at this final lap again from the Lotus and Larousse point of view. Let's see how it changed to Larousse scoring no points at all. Zanardi dropped back behind Warwick. So a lot happened, and this was Comas first of all going for the move on Zanardi again. Warwick makes his way past Alio's ailing Larousse, and there was once again a bit of rough and tumble between Zanardi and Comas. That was his first time. There goes Alio conking out, and at the moment Badoa is quite a way behind those guys. And so how on earth did he manage to claim a point? I mean, to celebrate, Luca Badoa never managed to get a point in real life, so but I think he's fighting with his team at Alboreto there as well. So here comes Comas again on Zanardi and trying to find the way through, and Zanardi again cuts it off. So we're already a third of the way around the final lap, and the positions haven't changed from what we saw, other than Warwick passing. Well, now Comas going for the move on Zanardi and really trying to make his way through. Is this the moment for the Larousse? Comas trying, but Zanardi is fighting like an absolute lion and holds on. And again, there's a bit of wheel banging between the two of them. So desperate are they to try to make that 4th place, and Zanardi started to have an issue with his engine. Oh no! Well, we're near the end of the race. Still doesn't explain a lot of the positional switches yet, because there's a lot to happen. Zanardi's got an issue, and Comas now, is he going to come for the move? What's going to happen here? Comas gets the move done, and through he goes, sliding, and then there's an issue, and the car, and he holds Zanardi up, and that allows Warwick through, and Badoa is coming upon them. So what's going to happen here? Well, Zanardi and then Badoa get through, and Comas completely breaks down. The car is not running at all. Zanardi, with his failing engine, is going to have just enough to hold on to that 5th place. And wow, what a last lap that was in the battle for 4th. And all I can say now is, if you've enjoyed this race, please do remember to like and subscribe. Subscribing is free, and it really helps the channel out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care.